Hey guys, believe it or not, I haven't actually made a video in about a month. And right there is why. Been disgustingly ill with a cold. And yeah, but as you can see, I've been constantly uploading stuff because I had a massive backlog. So that's worked out well. But nonetheless, here I am, back, snivelling away. And yeah, I just thought, this is basically a pickups video, but I thought I'd show this as well. Which is the latest issue of Retro Gamer. Now, it's the 25th anniversary of the release of the NES in America, I believe, not Japan, where it came out a few years earlier, and also the 25th anniversary of Mario. And basically, yeah, it's a fantastic issue of Retro Gamer as always, but they've done this one in the form of a calendar. You see that? You pop open the little windows, and you've got the 25 years of Mario. And there's a little bit of information and a picture of the game in each one. So if you live in the UK, definitely try and pick this up because it's fantastic, as always. It's just a really high quality magazine, and they've recently won an award as well. And honestly, yeah, the standards of this just keep going up and up and up and up and up. And my personal favourite is the fact that there's no longer smut in the back of it, which changed a while ago. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, it really is. Worth a look. Obviously, it's got a massive feature on the history of the Mario series, as well as all the other sort of standard features you get in Retro Gamer. But let's pass that aside. Today, or in fact before today, I had this package here, and let's just have a look at that. Right, this is Shadow of Memories, aka Shadow of Destiny. Now, excuse me again. In one of my recent videos, I picked this up for the PlayStation 2. It was in a sort of, I think it was a 3 for 10 deal at Blockbuster, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted as the third game, because I had two classic RPGs, and then it just made more sense to buy a third game than pay more for the two. So I did that. It was only 50Hz enabled, which is kind of a bummer. And then I was looking online and I realised they made an Xbox version, which is actually quite hard to come by. And immediately found it on eBay for £4 with delivery, and I thought, oh, screw it. So, you may have heard I like Xbox games. So I thought I'd add to that collection with this. And if you pop her open, there she is, complete with Manuel. Which is great news, and I think the disc's in good shape as well. So if anyone wants a copy of the PlayStation 2 version, it is obviously up for grabs, with the shortcomings I mentioned before. So I won't spend too much time dwelling on that one. This came through today, and foolishly I haven't ripped it, so bear with me. Alright, so this is a game for the GameCube that I've seen about 1,000 times in GameStation, and every single time I pass it up. Primarily because GameStation insists on selling GameCube games for a tenner, even though they're not worth it. And I don't mean that for all GameCube games. What I mean is, if you get the most common GameCube game around, like Metroid Prime for instance, I've seen that going for about £3, and they'll still try and fob you off for about 12, which is just complete nonsense. But nonetheless, this is I guess a poorly received RPG, evidently for the GameCube, called Lost Kingdoms. I'm ashamed it's a bit bad there. This actually has a 60Hz mode, as I have researched, which is fantastic. And yeah, basically, I think the combat in it is real time, which is why I'm interested in it, because I do like my real-time combat in RPGs. And it's a sort of card-based game, so you collect the cards, and then when you use them in the game, I believe, it enables you to use the creature or ability that's on that card. And it just looked really cool, transforming into different creatures and going around sort of dungeon crawling. So I'm hoping I'm really going to enjoy this one. A bit pissed off that it's beaten up, but again, this was £4 as well, so I'm not really that annoyed. Can't say a lot more about it. I'm really excited about this actually, and there is a sequel as well, Lost Kingdoms 2, so hopefully if this one's good, and I'm hoping it will be, or at least by my standards, then I might well pick up the sequel as well. So yeah, that's Lost Kingdoms. Another game I got recently, and I've opened this one and lost the jiffy, so there's no disguising anything here, is the American version of Eternal Ring. Now, I had the PAL version recently I picked up, actually in the same sort of 3 for 10 at Blockbuster as Shadow of Memories, and yeah, I just wanted the 60Hz version. I saw it cheap and thought, well, why the hell not? I love From Software. I actually like this game, even though most people don't, so I thought, why not? And yeah, this is just the 60Hz version again of the same game. So if anyone wants a copy of Eternal Ring, which I sincerely doubt they do, then that's up for grabs. The Xbox chiming at me. And there is something else, and this reveals something else. I got these two games from Sex. I'll show one at a time. Basically, I had £4 in my pocket, and I thought, well, I could be a fat bastard and eat a Burger King, or I can go in sex and buy some cheap, shitty games. And I chose to buy the cheap, shitty games. Subsequently, I did try and eat one of these, and well, that didn't pan out. But let's have a look here. We got Escape from Monkey Island, which is basically Monkey Island 4, it's a port of the PC version. Got that for £3. Surprisingly good, it really is. And I'm quite happy with it. It came with a manual, which you can't go wrong with. No 60Hz mode, but to be honest with you, an adventure game's not incredibly... the experience isn't sort of dampened much by not having 60Hz, so that's fine. If it's something with real-time gameplay, then, you know, it takes a hit, but this, not so much, because it's just a point-and-click adventure. Really funny so far. It's got, like, the amount of in-jokes in this is just nuts. They're constantly taking stabs at LucasArts and the developer and the Scum engine that was used to power the old games. It's just like, just for the writing alone, it's worth playing, and I'm pretty sure that's why people do play the Monkey Island games. But yeah, that's that. One really funny thing I thought was when you go into sex or computer exchange, whatever it's called, and you try and log on to their Wi-Fi, it doesn't have a password on it, so it comes up as unprotected sex, which I thought was, you know, hilarious. But yeah, pretty alone on that one. The other game I got for 75p is No One Lives Forever. I liked this when it came out on the PC many years ago, so I thought, why the hell not, you know. And kind of bummed, as usual, or as expected, no manual from sex, god damn it. But yeah, this doesn't play nearly as badly as people said. I mean, you've got to remember, the PC version obviously didn't have auto-aim. You use the mouse and it's very precise. In this, there is massive auto-aim, to the extent that the game kind of feels like it's playing for you. But, you know, it's still a decent title. For 75p, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, that's No One Lives Forever. And that, so let's rack all these bad boys up. There you go, it's my recent pickups. So, as always, I'll be coughing and spluttering away and post a new video shortly.